Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody has had a great weekend. Welcome back to another episode. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome. I want to send out a thank you to all my new subscribers, and I'm asking you to subscribe, like, share the videos if you find something here that you'd like to see. My name is Jewel Williams. I am the producer, creator, founder, all that here on my channel, and I focus my attention on the transportation and logistics industry because that is my background and expertise, and I like to highlight information to help people understand either one, what is going on in the industry that might be impacting them, such as consumer prices, and if they're looking for employment, a job, or just trying to figure out if the transportation logistics industry is something that they want to do. So without further ado, I would like to go over some news that is popping off today. I think you guys will appreciate this because you may be seeing some relief in the pocketbook. We can all use some relief in the pocketbook. I know I can use some relief in the pocketbook. So I am going to go over first things in the news that I saw this morning is rates. Freight rates are starting to fall as shipping demands waver. This is a report in the Wall Street Journal, and I am a subscriber, so I didn't just snatch this off the internet. But anyway, I did see this come in my inbox this morning. Shippers are trying to reset contracts and agreements. This is good news. This is good news because what that's showing me, if freight rates are dropping, then that means there's not a lot of freight in the pipeline that's clogging and causing prices to rise, number one. Number two, there should be some relief in the gas prices because the demand to move freight is dropping. So this is also could be due to maybe some freights being held at the port, not sure, but this is definitely a good sign, and looks like some companies are renegotiating their rates, and that does happen around, I think, the fiscal year. Some companies are going through their fiscal year end. So they should be starting a new fiscal year around either August, September. I believe the military's fiscal year starts around there too. So there is a correlation, but that should be some good news to you guys. I'm gonna keep my eyes open. I'm hoping that these gas prices start to wane. And then we have Ford. I wanted to talk about this story because Ford backed driverless car startup lays off 150 workers. Now, I don't want to see anybody getting laid off, but what this is telling me is, one, either they're running out of funding to test these driverless cars, or two, they've realized that there are some glitches, either government-wise or just with the mechanic-wise of the program and the thought of a driverless car. Now, my theory is they've pulled the plug on this because of news such as this. This happened a few days ago, sometime last week it happened. What you're looking at here is a Tesla crashed into the back of a tractor trailer. Now, what's interesting about the story, because once I heard about it, I immediately went looking for the information. What's interesting about the story is that truck, that Walmart truck, was parked. It was parked in a parking spot near in Florida. So it was in perfectly good, legal where it should be. It wasn't anywhere it shouldn't have been. And for some reason, that Tesla came off the road and ran into it, and two people in there died, unfortunately. But I say this because as we go back over here to driverless vehicles, it's just not enough information for this to be going on. It's good technology, I understand, but to me it doesn't have any merit. It just doesn't have any merit. So I believe that's why they might have pulled the plug, because they're not the systems aren't ready. The systems are just not ready to handle these types of accidents on a daily basis. It's just not ready. So I know last I heard the couple was from California, but I did not, nobody's going to know what really happened unless they look into this. And I don't know if, like airplanes, with airplanes go down, they have this kind of a black box that you can pull the black box and see what happened. I don't know if Tesla cars have that, but that might be something they might be recommending here going forward. All right, next up in the news is the robotic last mile delivery revenues are estimated to hit $670 million by 2030. So this is 2022. So they're saying that in 8 years that this industry, this last mile delivery, is going to be jump from, forecast to grow from 70 million to 670 million. So it's going to add $600 million in revenue per year. That's a lot. So that's like $100 million a year, give or take, based on those numbers. Wow. I'm curious, now, one thing with the last mile, as somebody in the last mile transportation sector, there's a couple of pieces to this last mile. You've got parcel, which is like your UPS, FedEx, DHL. Those are parcels. They're little small packages like this. So if they're just speaking about these little parcels, my question is, are you thinking that you're just going to put packages on robots and just have them drive down the street and nobody's going to steal them, nobody's going to touch them, nobody's going to stop the process? There's more to this story. There's got to be more to this story than just that. Key initiatives include reducing labor, vehicle maintenance costs, and fuel requirements while scaling to meet demand for customer expectations. The use of automation will continue to grow as governments increase regulatory approvals, more companies scale revenue-producing operations, and both consumers and businesses find value in low-touch, quick delivery of their items. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just feel that there's a lot of optimism in these things, but this is just above and beyond optimism. That's my take on that. Above and beyond optimism. So this story, there's two parts to this right here. So I read a headline that the federal DOT regulations for semi-truck bumpers, and that they wanted to redo this law and make it a mandate that the bumpers on the back of semis be added. Now, truck driver mother trucker, I think his name is Mother Trucker. Anyway, he posted a video on YouTube. And the video, he points out that, why are we even bothering with this? Because most trailers have that bumper on the back. So what I then found was this story. States adopt digital license plates for CMVs. I thought, interesting. So I was reading it. So basically, some states, I think it's only a couple of them, California, maybe 3. California, Arizona, Texas becomes the latest to adopt this innovative technology, but only for some commercial vehicle fleets. So they are adopting digital license plates. So when I read the story, I thought, this is interesting. This is good, or is it bad? Well, there's an undercurrent to this, and I believe that these three markets are testing it. But the undercurrent to this says this is another form of, wait for it, advertising. That's all this is about. It's about advertising. How can I get in front of your eyeballs? Like, you don't have enough distractions on the road. So let's put a digital license plate on a vehicle, and I can show you advertisements as you're driving down the road. You're sitting in traffic. You're just looking at the bumper of this vehicle in front of you. Oh, how convenient. I can watch an advertisement. Because that's what I need to do. And I show this down here. As they're talking about it, they make mention of the opportunities that will be available, not yet, but soon, to do these wonderful things. I just feel like, you know, I'm in the media, so I get it, but I just feel that we just need to move into a different direction. We just got to move into a different direction. So, all I can say is, where are we going with this? Is it transportation or is it marketing? I don't know. So, anyway, I just wanted to recap those little highlights of the week and some of the news that I've seen. And I hope this was informative to you. If you like what you see, share the video, like and subscribe, come back to my channel. There's going to be some new announcements coming down the road and some new developments always. So if you guys, well, I said it already. If you like, subscribe. All right. Peace.